Gonna take the loss. What's up, man? I know y'all see you. I don't want to touch that. I don't know what you're doing with your hands, buddy. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna look past Broly. You took your punishment because you knew you was guilty. Hey, that Austrian don't help you block a left hook, bro. You got.
And it all takes place at the T-Mobile.
I just said, meet me in the fucking center of the ring like you. I gave you your money. You better give me my fucking money. You want that center of the ring? Let's fucking do it. Okay, let me ask you, Ryan, what happened this morning? Hey, enough of that funny business. We got.
The same way I have all of my other fights. I treated it, as just another title defense.
Mario Barrios just got slapped by Ryan Garcia at the heated face-off. It immediately showed who has the composure under pressure. Mario Barrios stands tall despite the disrespect and keeps his focus sharp. Garcia lets his ego take over. This moment proves Barrios has mental toughness and refuses to be rattled even when pushed to the edge.
Boots up. He looks taller because the boots. I see the boots. I say, you ain't that tall. I see them boots. Them boots is fucking huge. I was like, you ain't that tall, brother. The taller they are, the harder they fall. Gravitational pull.
Garcia is clearly letting his frustration show. He is all ego and bravado while Mario Barrios stays composed. Barrios has been through tough fights and maintains his calm. This contrast makes Barrios look sharper and more disciplined. Garcia's threats sound loud but lack control, which could cost him when the gloves are on.
I did my best, to make this weight. I put myself through hell. Yeah. Suck my dick. At the end of the day, I'm the best fighter here. I ain't ever gonna be played, and I'm gonna knock him out, and everybody's gonna be cheering. What?
Mario Barrios stays calm and measured despite the heated build-up. He understands the challenge of facing someone like Ryan Garcia and talks openly about the size difference and how it could play a role. This shows maturity and focus. Barrios is aware of the stakes and keeps his strategy in mind. While Garcia relies on theatrics and ego, Barrios demonstrates composure and intelligence which could make all the difference when they finally meet in the ring.
You think you see maybe not going the distance?
Perfect victory. It's just, any victory of mine on Saturday, whether to stop.
Garcia keeps talking, but his words reveal his insecurity. Mario Barrios does not rise to the bait and maintains professionalism. The contrast is clear. Barrios' focus on preparation and hard work is evident while Garcia flails with emotion and blame. Fans can see who is grounded and who is distracted. Barrios' calm and disciplined approach makes him the more credible fighter heading into fight night.
Hey, listen, that face-off, Ryan Garcia was telling Mario Barrios, I heard it, that Mario Barrios made a huge mistake with Goosen, all right? And you guys saw how Ryan Garcia was saying that he was heartbroken with Goosen or whatever.
Great fight. I know you're working hard.
How could you, Joe? That's messed up.
Pardon?
I said, how could you? That's messed up.
The face-off has escalated, but Mario Barrios remains focused. He does not stoop to unnecessary aggression or let the incident define him. Frank Warren points out the ridiculousness of pre-fight antics. Barrios' calm presence shows his professionalism and readiness. Unlike Garcia, who thrives on theatrics, Barrios knows the fight is decided in the ring, not during press events. His discipline and respect for the sport make him stand out as the smarter competitor.
They've had a push and a shove.
Well, this is not a gang fight. The only two have been fighting are the boxers and save it for the night. They don't get paid. They don't get paid to fight before the fight. Stupid.
Garcia's slap takes the face-off to another level. Mario Barrios shows he has patience and control by not overreacting. Coldwell's comment highlights how serious this moment is, yet Barrios' composure sets him apart. He absorbs the provocation and stays focused on the fight. His ability to stay calm under pressure while Garcia escalates recklessly could be a decisive advantage when the bell rings.
Everything, Matt, because that's a little bit naughty. Because I know it's all, fun and games at press conferences, but when you lay your hands on another man's face, whether there's an egg in it or not, you've laid your hands on his face, and that takes it to another level.
Eddie Hearn explains why tempers flare in boxing face-offs. Mario Barrios remains composed despite provocation, which highlights his mental strength. Garcia reacts emotionally, letting the situation get under his skin. Barrios' calmness contrasts with Garcia's impulsiveness. Fans can see Barrios is focused on the fight itself rather than trash talk. His discipline and control show he is prepared for fight night, knowing that staying calm can give him the upper hand against a fighter who thrives on dramatics. Barrios' intelligence outside the ring could translate to dominance inside the ring.
Pushes your buttons, when someone shoves you like that, when someone starts talking about your mum, no man, like, look, I'm a complete pussy, right? If you start talking about my mum and all this other stuff, I'm gonna have a pop at you. I can't fight, but I don't care, I'll have a right go. And you're talking about the world heavyweight champion, if you start talking to him like that, if you shove him like that, he's gonna react.
Simon Jordan puts the incident in perspective, showing that boxing always has its moments of madness. Mario Barrios handles himself professionally and does not stoop to such antics. Garcia's behavior only adds to the hype, but it does not prove skill. Barrios' maturity and ability to rise above petty confrontations demonstrate he has a clear head. Fans can respect a fighter who maintains composure while others rely on theatrics. Barrios' restraint reflects confidence and intelligence, making it clear he is not just physically prepared, but mentally ready to take on the chaos that Garcia brings.
An egg in his face. I mean, how many times have we seen boxers do things that they shouldn't do? You know, we saw Derek Chisora spit on Vitaly Klitschko.
We didn't need that.
I'm not offended by it.
Adam Smith acknowledges the spectacle, but also the professionalism needed in boxing. Mario Barrios demonstrates restraint and refuses to escalate the drama, letting Garcia's antics make him look foolish. Barrios' focus on preparation and strategy sets him apart. Fans can see who is truly serious about the fight. While Garcia's outburst might entertain the crowd, it is Barrios' discipline and level-headedness that mark him as the real threat. His ability to stay grounded shows he can translate calmness into effective ring strategy and could make Garcia's recklessness his undoing.
Twice as big for the casual fans. Do we condone it? I mean, in boxing terms, should that happen at a head-to-head? Of course not, but these things do happen. This is the fight business, and it's just made it even bigger, and we wait to see what happens.
Duke McKenzie gives a fan perspective, seeing Garcia's antics as entertainment. Mario Barrios, however, does not rely on showmanship. He keeps his focus on preparation, weight, and strategy. This contrast is striking. Barrios proves that being professional and disciplined is more powerful than relying on theatrics. Fans can admire a fighter who lets skill speak louder than ego. Barrios' measured approach makes him appear more dangerous in the ring because he is not distracted by media stunts or trash talk and is fully ready to capitalize on Garcia's mistakes.
Call it is. I thought it was a stroke of genius personally. I don't see there's any harm in it. You know, this is the entertainment business that we live in now, and if you're not going to be entertaining...
Eddie Hearn highlights the inevitability of tempers flaring when fighters are so close in a face-off. Mario Barrios' controlled reaction shows his professionalism and mental strength. Garcia allows himself to get drawn into emotional responses. Barrios' focus on technique, training, and smart fight strategy sets him apart from Garcia's hot-headed antics. Fans can see that Barrios is more mature, disciplined, and strategic. His ability to maintain composure under provocation suggests he is likely to dominate mentally in the ring, letting Garcia's anger cloud his judgment during fight night.
You know, when you're getting poked like that in a face-to-face, you know, after a while the temper goes, and it's good. You know, I think it's going to be that kind of fight.
Wade Plemings highlights how the fight world is full of chaos, yet Mario Barrios proves that discipline and focus can separate a fighter from all the noise. While Ryan Garcia let the moment consume him and resorted to slapping, Barrios maintained a professional mindset, showing that he does not need theatrics to command respect. Barrios understands that staying calm is a weapon itself. Fans can clearly see that his mental preparation and patience could turn the fight in his favor, as Garcia's impulsive aggression could leave him vulnerable to calculated counters. Barrios' ability to remain level-headed amid the pressure of face-offs demonstrates experience beyond his years and sends a message to Garcia that provoking him will not yield any advantage. The contrast between Garcia's emotional reaction and Barrios' disciplined composure is striking, making it obvious that Barrios is the smarter, more prepared fighter. This kind of maturity outside the ring often translates to dominance inside the ring, and it sets the tone for what fans can expect on fight night.
on stage their face-off? Of course not. Yes, it's over the line. You shouldn't be doing it. They shouldn't be putting hands on each other, but it is the fight game, and we've seen far worse. We've seen guys get in fights. We've seen people throw dollies in this game. In the
Johnny Nelson calls out how reckless Ryan Garcia's actions were, and Mario Barrios' reaction shows why he is the more intelligent fighter. While Garcia chose to escalate things first thing in the morning, Barrios stayed calm and collected, understanding that the real fight happens in the ring. This level-headedness is crucial because it shows he can control the tempo of the fight and not be baited by distractions or drama. Fans can see that Barrios is not just physically capable but mentally sharp, calculating his responses instead of giving into ego or emotion. Garcia's rash behavior may energize the crowd, but Barrios is already thinking steps ahead, exploiting the fact that his opponent's mind is clouded by unnecessary theatrics. This kind of discipline indicates that Barrios can manage the fight strategically, choosing the right moments to strike while avoiding traps set by an emotional fighter. The contrast between calculated professionalism and impulsive aggression could be the deciding factor on fight night, proving that composure and focus are as important as strength and skill in boxing.
Morning, man. To make the way how he's done it, you know, on the morning of a fight, it's just wrong. It's dangerous, and the board are now in a situation where they think shit. So I don't know how they're going to do it.
The Ryan Garcia versus Mario Barrios saga has already set the stage for a war inside the ring, and the face-offs have only proven what fans suspected all along. Mario Barrios is composed, disciplined, and refuses to get dragged into unnecessary drama, while Ryan Garcia's impulsive slap has shown cracks in his mental armor. Barrios has displayed patience, intelligence, and focus throughout, knowing that controlling the narrative outside the ropes is as important as dominating inside the ring. Garcia may have speed and showmanship, but Barrios has the clarity and the composure that often decides big fights. The tension, the psychological warfare, and the build-up all point to a fight where brains could outshine brawn and experience can exploit recklessness on fight night. Barrios can turn Garcia's aggression against him, landing precise counters while avoiding sloppy exchanges. Garcia's frustration will be a weapon for Barrios if used correctly, and fans can expect a tactical battle where the calmer fighter will dictate the pace. This fight is not just about punches but about control, strategy, and who wants it more. And as viewers, we are all witnessing a showdown that will be remembered. Do you think Mario Barrios will teach Garcia a lesson, or can Garcia prove his flair is enough? Join the conversation below and share your predictions, because this fight is going to ignite the boxing world.